I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. Janaya Rogers McMichael spiritual reading with Aunt Bree. I will be having the spiritual reader, Aunt Bree, join me on the panel in a few more minutes. And also, KC, the bodyguard, will be joining me as well. A big shout out to KC, the bodyguard. Salute to my chat. Salute to all my moderators. Salute to the replay gang. How did we get here in the Janaya Rogers McMichael's case? How did Aunt Bree, as the spiritual reader, become a guest? Well, if you have been following Aunt Bree, she has been spot on. And if not spot on, she's been damn near good covering these kind of cases. She's been that good where people have been reaching out to her to help them with her case. With their case. Many people don't believe in spiritual readers, and that's fine. But many people do believe in spiritual readings. So what I need everybody to do, even if you don't believe in spiritual readings, please respect KC, the bodyguard, while he's on my panel, and also respect Aunt Bree while she's on the panel as well. People are here to hear what Aunt Bree and KC, the bodyguard, has to say. If you feel as though you disagree, if you want to debunk anything that you hear them say, save it for the replay gang. The replay gang is the comment section when the video is over with. So just while you're in the chat, just be a little, take in consideration that people are here to hear them out. All right. Now I'm going to bring up Aunt Bree, and then I'm going to bring up Casey, the bodyguard. What's going on, Bree? Bree, can't hear you, Bree.
I said peace, love, and light always. I'm sorry, I got my granddaughter. I'm waiting for her mother to get home.
We got a little angel with us today.
Yes.
So I'm going to wait 3 more seconds for KC to join us. Do you have any shout outs before we get started that you would like to do before we get started?
I want to shout out everybody that's a tribe of us. That's what I want to shout out. The whole everybody. That's everybody. That's everybody, including you. Anybody that's us. That's what I want to shout out.
I just got one quick question. Give the people some advice that wants to tap into the spiritual readers, as well as they might have this gift, but they just don't know what to do with it. Talk to the people that may have the gift, but they just don't know what to do with it. Talk to them.
Well, most of the people that may have the gift already know they got the gift. For the most part, but the most part is more likely is 2 things. They probably scared of it, or they're probably taught not to believe in it. So I want you to embrace your gift, because it will never go away. It's going to always come to you, and it's going to always find you, no matter what you do to try to, make it disappear. So the best way to start doing that is accepting it and grounding with it. You don't have to share with the world, but just embrace it, and it's for you. So look at it as a good thing. Everything they say that's bad is definitely good. So that's what you want to do. I already did it.
Hello.
How are you?
Young man.
Oh, man. I just want to, man.
I'm going to mute your mic for 1 minute. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me, KC?
Yeah, I can definitely hear you. Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Okay. Let me give you let me give you your proper introduction first. All right. You got that static in your background, KC. First, let me see how we can fix it. Do you have any tabs open on your computer?
No. Hold on. Let me see. Just 1 second.
And it might be just me. And if it is, I just won't do any talking.
Is that better?
You okay? Can you hear me? Something. Okay.
Is that better?
So you and Bree talk. Let me mute my mic. You and Bree talk.
Hey, Bree. Can you hear me?
I can hear y'all.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's coming from my mic. So I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna give the floor to you and Bree. Y'all do the talking.
Okay. I'll let you go and start it off. You know, kind of a little bit nervous, but you know, I'm gonna work through it. I can pull through it. But I just want to first say thank you, Shank. You know what I'm saying, for making this possible. You know, and open up your platform. You know, and reaching out to Bree for me. Bree, I want to thank you and my condolences to you and your family uh, on Kata Scott. You know, I just want to send my condolences, and I want to thank you for taking time out because I know you all have a lot of things that you're planning. So to take the time out to speak to me, I definitely appreciate you. So it's love.
I'm gonna get rid of fuss box so y'all can hear me clear.
Okay.
1 second.
All right. So, man, Shank, you, Miss Parker, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? For standing 10 toes behind me as well as the case of Janaya. You know what I'm saying?
So while we wait for Aunt Bree, where are we at in the Janaya Rogers McMichael's case?
We still searching, whenever the weather permit, because this weather up here now is changing. It's starting to snow, different things like that. And it's obvious that you can't really search in the snow. You know what I'm saying? Unless we're going through abandoned buildings, houses, and different things like that. But lately, we pretty much just been monitoring the waters throughout Indiana because of what was told to me that Janaya sister had told her grandmother that her mother and her girlfriend Kiara had put Janaya in the water. So, it that's the
Sorry.
that really hurts to even think that someone would put a 14-year-old in the water. Um, I do believe what Janaya's sister said. I do believe it. Um, it just takes toll on me emotionally. You know, because this is not just a case to me. I'm not getting paid for none of this. So sometimes with these missing person cases, especially when you get to know more about the person you're looking for, it kind of connects you spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, I have all types of emotions behind this. I'm mad, disappointed, angry. My heart is full of hatred towards her mom and them. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people failed this baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, me personally, just you don't want to believe that someone would, harm their child like that. But, I guess that's a reality check for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not easy, when you out here and you searching, for anyone that's missing. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things that must take place, like we started off at the beginning searching, you know, anything that's abandoned, you know, when you searching like abandoned, houses, anything that's abandoned, and then you doing ground searching, you know what I'm saying? That's just the first level of it. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to the point where you have to do, you know, water searching or ground searching, it kind of makes you lose hope because usually in some cases like that, when you're doing the ground searching and the water searching, you basically is trying to, you know, uh, you in the process of recovering remains. It's been over a year. It's been way over a year. It still haven't been no press conference. You know, um, I'm not sure if I could, curse on here, but you know, Gary Police Department, never gave a fuck about Janaya. You know what I'm saying? CPS, DCFS never gave a fuck about Janaya. Her mom never gave a fuck about her. And I do a lot of reflecting on conversations that I'd have had, with the mom, where, I know when people was being sarcastic, you know, with her saying, things like, if you find her, like in a sarcastic way, or they searched my home, she wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, different little things like that. And I feel like that's kind of like taunting someone. You know what I'm saying? I've allowed it mentally, emotionally, spiritually take toll on me. You know, to a point where I had to take a mental break. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I was allowing it to make me not feel good. Um, I kind of put my own kids to the side to focus on Janaya. You know, so right now, I'm just thinking of ways to constantly organize things in the city to keep her name and her face um, relevant, alive. You know, I do believe that she will be found and people will be held accountable. Because one thing about God, He don't play about His kids, His children. You know, yeah. That's just where I'm at with it. You know, is very similar to the Naziah Harris case. Very similar. I just don't understand how the people of Gary, I feel like they don't, they know about Janiyah missing, but as far as them actually coming out to stand behind Janiyah, they don't. You know, um, it just I shouldn't have to get into it with family members, and stuff like that, strictly because what I'm saying. Uh, I'm doing what I'm doing for free. I've never gotten into it with no family members, especially of the missing people, because a lot of family members do appreciate, but I've allowed that to distract me. So now, I have to refocus and continue to fight for this baby, continue to be a voice for this baby. You know, I'm not giving up. It was times where I said, hey, I'm done with it. It's too much. And it seemed like times where I've said that Janiyah has came to me in my dream. So it's like I said, it makes me very emotional. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't want to cut you off, KC, but Bree, explain to KC her visiting him in the dream. Let's start there. Explain to him what that's about.
So when the transition visits you in your dreams, that's a gift you have. You can speak to the transition. I don't say dead or deceased. You can speak to the transition, whereas though they come to you to communicate with you about something they might want to show you, or it might be some trouble involved, or they might want you to know that their presence is there and that they're around. When you had this dream with her, what was in a dream, if you don't mind me asking? Was she like somewhere familiar?
Um, no, I had quite a bit of them, but one in particular was uh, it just showed like I guess I want to say like the chest on up, but she was crying. You know,
Did she say anything to you when she was crying, or did you say anything to her?
no, just I was just looking. You know, and it's crazy because it's like I don't, it's hard to explain it, but
You was in and out the dream.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And I don't dream like that.
Okay.
You know, so
You don't astral project.
right, yeah.
Right. That was just joking. That's all. But try to light you up a little bit.
Right.
Uh, yeah. So most of the times that's what she was. I wouldn't recommend that you give up. I would recommend that you stay strong and you stay looking and continue looking for her, because that's what she wants you to do. She came to you for a reason, and that's based upon she trusts you with what's going on. That's what they do. They pick the people that they love or they need to trust and understand. And it's being as though you don't dream is because you block yourself from your dreams. But that's okay. We all do sometimes. But she's using you as a vessel at this point. So allow her to use you the way she needs to, and open your mind and take deep breaths. And sometimes you got to go in that quiet space and you got to ask her questions and allow her to come to you, whether it's in a dreams or as a vision or something like that. Because sometimes our visions don't simply be like visions that I have. It could be something, you could see something and it could be a wording on a piece of paper, but it'll click in your head to something that has something to do with her. You understand what I'm saying? So pay attention to those things mainly, and definitely in your dreams. So if you have a dream of her again, get you a pen and paper and write it down so you can remember what she came to you and said or did, or what was the atmosphere like, stuff like that. Do you remember the atmosphere in the dream?
Not really far as atmosphere, but
Mm-hmm.
I remember um, one time that she did come in the dream. She had on like um, I want to say like a white. I want to say like a white Easter dress type,
Mm.
But it just
She
I
had on a
just
white Easter dress.
it was like a white. You know how the little girls wear the little white,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm listening to you though. I'm sorry.
kind of like the white Easter dress look. But for the most part, whenever she came um, in the dream, it was like eye contact where I couldn't do nothing but just like look. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that will only happen, with the times where I get frustrated and just want to just quit and walk away from it.
Well,
So
that's what entities want you to do. So this is a spiritual war at this point. This is not a physical war. You understand? So Janaya has a team behind her, and the other people have a team behind them, and it's a war. It's a spiritual war. So she needs you to fight in the physical world. You understand what I'm saying? So don't give up. And the spiritual aspect, because you on that plane already. So when you balance yourself with that, you won't be fighting that war too with her. But you won't have your own team fighting against the other people. So that's how that works. So don't give up. You know that when you close to something, or when something's that close or that dear, it causes frustration, it causes anxiety and things like that, because it's like you're there, but why is it not showing up? That's because you're there. That's all. And it's going to pick you and poke you until you give up. But that's not what we want to do.
Let me ask you this, Bree. What
Mm-hmm.
energy, what vibe are you getting from Janaya? Can you share with us?
I pulled cards on her earlier while I was in my own zone, and the cards I pulled, I asked questions, and the questions I asked was a lot of accuracy of what I've seen so far. Um, with you guys talking and things of that nature. So her and I don't want to bring up the other baby girl because it's I know people are sensitive still to these matters, but her baby girl, they a lot alike. They have a lot of similarities alike when it comes to personality. They both are the same. They both have been failed tremendously by family and the justice system. Um, and they both are determined to get answers for you. Should I put it like that? Because they would like to rest too. They're young, they're alone. Of course, they are traveling through these realms alone. But after time come on. See, the thing about the realms is that they always find someone that helps them through the realms. But in the beginning, they have to find their own way. It's very dark. So when they get to that part, it's like, okay, now I got balance. I understand how I got to move through these realms and things like that. And that's how she was able to get to you through your dreams. Because it's like anything, you go anywhere you go. You ever know how when you was in a new school and you're in a new classroom and you just like, I don't know nobody. Same way they got to move in them realms. And they got to learn how to dip in and out of them realms and do actual everything that they have to do. But they're smart. That's the thing about them, and they're young, so they're easy to catch on. Because I keep telling people the transition is not dead; they're just in another room. And a lot of people put dead with something like as if like they don't move around and stuff. No, they're just in a spiritual form at this point. That's the world I want to be in when it's time. This world we all know is temporary, and I think that's where we get confused at. So I will say that now the cards that I picked out, I pulled two decks, right? And I asked her, I said, why are you pregnant? Now, I don't lie. I have no need to lie. I mean, I probably could have did it when you guys was on here, but when Spirit told me to do it, I did it. Um, the first one was this. The first step. I said, was you pregnant? And this popped out. So this is hospital, this is doctor, this is nursing and health. This is everything to a yes. Okay. The second card was, I said, was it a man that did this to you as well, or did a man sexually assault you? This popped out. But this is what popped out that I paid attention to in this card more, the sword. So the sword lets me know that she was stabbed up. The next card is, does your mother have something to do with this? This card popped out. This is the mother of coins, I believe, knives, yes. Mother of knives, which is the mother that knows everything and keeps everything top-notch secret and handles things her way. She does less communication and more action. I then said, was it a man that was a part of the family or did you know? And she simply sent me this. Son of coins. Son of coins gave me that it was somebody's related to somebody's son. So whoever's son, grown son, is involved, or it's not. That card is not nobody's like her family. This is somebody's else's family. Whoever this is. So whoever is a suspect or might be a suspect that's a part of the family member, that's for him. I showed Shank something earlier that stuck out to me a little bit. I don't know if he want to discuss that further on, but he can if he chooses to. And then the last card, are you okay? She's okay. So the question, Anna, at this point is, where can we find her? So what I will say is what I see in very short notice and time, and I'm sure she's going to come give me more downloads as time goes on, but Shank like to throw cases on me in an hour. So that's how that go. He said, I don't care what she got going on. You gonna do this one? Everybody else could go ahead. So what I did ask her was she in water? Or was she in the woods or something like that? You know what I pick up? I hear water, but I don't have her in water. It's like she's near it, but she's not in it. That's what I pick up. I also seen the night that this poser had transpired. Let me back up to the mom real quick. And I know I'm probably going to catch the heat. But real is real, and I got to keep it 100. The mother has an illness. Are you going to wait for him? Okay.
Go ahead. You good, Bree?
Okay. The mother has an illness. And when I say an illness, I mean a mental illness. Um, I don't think this is a secret, though. I think family members knows this about her. Um, Not to mention, she has ways with her that I picked up that the family don't really bang with her on certain ways. Based upon things they know how she is, how she move, how she carry things. Um, I also picked up whatever whoever that person was earlier that I sent you, yeah, that was very disturbing a lot of times. The mother didn't really care about how things went down when it came to situations like that. You understand what I'm saying? Actually, she was cool with it. Um, and it became the norm where she told her it's been times where she talked to her and grooming her to do certain things. If I'm that's what I'm trying to say. Um, the remorse right now of the mother, none. The nonchalantness of the mother, very high. Um, her stories is not going to stay the same. She moved in a way where she knows she could beat. She thinks she could beat the system. Um, that night when that baby was in there, she was letting her know she was pregnant again. She was letting her know that she was gonna tell somebody something. I think it was her grandma. She was gonna tell her grandma. She had a very tight relationship with her grandma. Um, very, very tight. And she was gonna let her grandma know. And they got into an argument or whatever things may be. I don't know about any of her last pregnancies because I seen that came up too. When I was like looking at what you sent me. I don't know about a last pregnancy. I know about a pregnancy scare. Um, I know about the disgusting things that the mother's girlfriend. She's that one. That one, yeah. Um, all above, and I know about it being a normal thing after a while. Now, she didn't leave no house. She didn't go upstairs, what you sent me, and pack the clothes and went out the door, or whatever the case may be. That ain't what happened. That was the alibi, but that ain't what happened. That's how they perceived it, but that ain't what happened. What happened was that mom got mad as shit. That mom took that baby, effed that baby up, went where she had to go. Then the part I can't get is where. They ain't get there yet. And who helped her is that dizzy chick that she with. Um, there is no, and this is off topic on a spiritual note, like we always do. This is common sense note. Any mother, and I mean any mother, ain't normal walking around like that. Any mother ain't getting on social media saying like, you know, I just want to find her and bring her home. There's no remorse. There's no hurt. There's no empathy as a mother would have for her daughter. Um,
Can you hear me?
now
Yeah,
we
come
can.
on in.
I can't hear y'all though.
But we can hear you. We can hear you.
Hold on. Let me see.
He'll come back up. He's trying to adjust
That's fine.
his audio. You could continue, Bree, or
Yeah. So this plan was to keep her. Okay, another download. That's what I forgot out earlier. Earlier I forgot to download because she threatened to tell her grandma, but her grandma was gonna report the mom. Uh, I don't know. I got CPS or something. My grandma was gonna report the mom, and she was threatening to tell CPS too. But somehow, let me tell you about CPS. CPS I don't know how to say things without saying things. The people, okay, the people that watch people, the people attend to, they're the worst people. They a part of the situation sometimes. And these people don't care about nothing when it comes to those little people. Those people get paychecks and they go home. Them people don't be asking no questions whatsoever. Them people will see a family in their eyes and they'll leave them little people right there. But then they'll take and destroy something from a happy home that somebody just called to be smart and destroy that. It's all a game. It's all a gamble. So with that being said, they have surfaced, and I seen that what you had showed. They have surfaced plenty of times and had pure evidence that this was going on. They knew about her being essayed. They knew about things that wasn't right in the home. They found things on the mother. All of these things. They didn't care because sometimes the system is overpopulated. Now, when that baby threatened to say what she was gonna say because she was tired, and like the mom knew, just to let y'all know, the mom knew about the daughter and the girlfriend. By the way, it sounds sick, but it's true. Um, mm, mm. She beat the dog shit out of her first. That's for sure, because they was going at it. She threw everything on that baby. That baby had to do everything. That baby had no childhood. Her piece was her grandmom and school. That's it. The part where we leave the house, I ain't get there yet. It's gonna come overnight. You'll have part two of it for sure. Um, but right now, she dismembered? Yes. I don't know what it is about people dismembering babies, but yes, she's dismembered. Um, Definitely not gonna let you give up though, KC. She definitely gonna keep coming to you. By the way, she's gonna now come to me because I done gave her energy and earlier when I was doing a pull of the cards. But I think what stuck out to me the most with these cards is that her being pregnant, her being stabbed up, and her.
Now, Bree, you sent me something earlier, and you mentioned it a few minutes ago. You want me bring this up on the
Yeah,
screen?
yeah.
Okay. And then after this, KC, I'm gonna let you slide in. All right. Now I don't know if y'all can see. I'm sure if y'all on the laptop, y'all can see it. Um, there is a gentleman that's in this post. Um, you care to elaborate on this gentleman, Bree?
So when I seen him, because again, I'm trying to figure out like how I can in tune with this whole case. And when that popped up on social media, I was scrolling past so fast. And when that popped up on social media, I said, wait. And one thing about Spirit, when it catches me, I catch it. And I zoomed in. I said, him. Whoever this man is, he's been SAing her for a very long time. I don't know who this man is. I don't know the case. You guys would know. But whoever he is, he has been SAing her for a very long time. If it come out, it come out. If he don't take it to the grave, believe me, he has been. I don't care what he say. I'm telling you, he has. So I don't know who that
Let
man
me
is. Oh,
let me
go ahead.
let Casey slide in. Come on, Casey.
It's fucked up, man. I mean, a couple of things that you were saying, man. So you picking up that I'm not even gonna call her by her name. This fucking trifling ass bitch, Jasmine. Man, listen. So you saying they stabbed this baby up? Huh?
They did more than that, but I don't want to go that route. I'm just going to give you that part.
I mean, I want to know everything. I want to know everything.
So when when people try to get rid of a body, some people get lazy, some people do extra stuff, whatever. With this baby, the helpings of the mother, but a man is in play too. I don't know who this guy is. I can't see this guy yet. I just know it's a guy. They dismember her. Um, they tried to do something and it didn't work. It's like they tried to set her on fire, but it didn't work that way. It was just doing too much or something. But it's like I got her near the water, but not in the water. Like that's just I keep seeing it. But what I see is I'm gonna tell you how I see where this water is at, so you could probably see this. It looked like one of them lakes that you go camping in. Like you know them camping lakes where you go running and you jump in, one of them type of places. The woods I see right now, everything's dead over there. Like the trees is well, it's fall, so of course you won't see that anyway right now. But like it's just like wooded. That's it. It's wooded. It's wooded. That's all I see. I don't know if she buried yet. I don't know if she's in the water yet. I'm just telling you what I know I see her by. Wherever it's at is not too far from the mom's house. It's far enough, but not too far. It's the first thing she thought of. The girlfriend is a follower. She's not as intelligent as the mom. Somebody else is in play. Nobody came in the house
I have a
and took
question.
her. Go ahead.
Is she out in the open? Is she
No, she not out in the open. She's nowhere near out in the open. Mm-mm.
did they put her in
They took her.
something?
They definitely took her clothes off though. I don't know why they took her clothes off. They took her clothes off. She called somebody. She had a cell phone. The baby?
That's where I found out, but her
Did they
mom.
check her records of who she called last?
See, the thing is, we were able to find out that this baby did have a phone, but the mom acted like she didn't know this baby had a phone. And that's just, as far as the phone situation.
No, she had a phone. She tried to call somebody. Her mom intervened it. Is it the reason why they saying they didn't lock the mom up? No evidence?
As far as that, I don't want to say publicly. I have to speak with you off this about as far as that. But as far as the cell phone, after it was that this baby in fact had a cell phone, then we found out that this baby, had TikTok, as well as a lot of pictures and videos stopped surfacing. But her mom know that tonight, which I think is a lot.
Maybe she is in water. Water. Definitely pregnant in this one, and water. Definitely an area that's very somewhere that people wouldn't probably go to. Do you know any areas like that? Like real, like Mercury, like.
What do you mean when you say that?
I'm talking to the spirit court. And this card right here matches those other. I have 3 decks in front of me. They all pulling out the same thing. This is her right here. This card represents sickness. This card represents some type of trauma and transitioning, and also aiding to some type of medical condition. Do you know anywhere that's like Mercury, that has a lot of like Mercury, where like swamp, like ponds and stuff like that? Like, I don't know what Illinois is like, but it's definitely, and Spirit already put it out twice to me. This is like, I want you to pay attention to that around, not what's in the water, that, and I want you to pay attention to all of that. She's around water. You see how I remember I said she's around water? This just popped out, and it's popped out. And I said it to you before it popped out.
So let me ask you a question. You said that she was stabbed up?
Yeah, she was stabbed up. Like, they were trying to dismember her or something. I don't know why they did that. But it was more like...
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Well, shake back in.
I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, when I dropped down, I didn't hear no echo from neither one of y'all when I dropped down, and I'm trying to
Oh,
keep the echoing down.
Got you.
So if y'all see me drop down, y'all keep talking.
okay.
Okay. Um,
Um,
I'm sorry. What was your question again? Because this got me
did
disturbed a little bit.
any of Jania's siblings uh, witness this? Were they
Yes,
present?
a little girl. Yes, she
I
can
can't
talk.
hear you. I don't know why I can't hear.
A little.
I don't know why I can't hear.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me,
I,
KC?
yeah, I can hear you, but
Okay. You
when you drop down, I can't hear her.
you can't hear her. Say something
Yeah.
now, Bree.
Can you hear me? Hello. No. No, you can't hear me.
I still can't hear her.
But I can hear you. So you
That's weird.
can't hear her at all, KC.
Nah,
That's spirit. Um.
can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think we just can't hear her.
I can hear her.
You
Can you hear me
can?
now?
Yeah, I can hear both of y'all.
No, I was asking. Can he hear me? Can you?
I'm gonna
Can you hear
try
me?
to drop down and then come back up.
All right.
What I was saying was she ain't like murky water, like that water you can't see through, the dirty water, the swamp looking nasty water. She's in stuff like that.
Right. Now
I got that. Go
let
ahead.
me just while I wait for Casey to come back on. This is Jania's father. This is her dad. This is her biological father. Shout
Right
out
here.
to shout out to you, Antonio. So now give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay. Can you hear me, Casey?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Say something, Bree.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I can hear her.
You
Okay.
can hear? All right. I'm gonna drop down because I want you.
Okay. Can you hear me, Bree?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? No,
Yeah,
Shay
I can't
got
hear
to.
you.
Shay, you
I
got to
can't hear
stay
God,
up.
you.
You
God
got to
damn
stay
it,
up.
man! Them
Huh?
damn funky ass
It's
spirits. I done
probably
told y'all
echoing.
get the hell off of my platform. Rock Squad. I need y'all to run these funky ass spirits off of my platform. Y'all go ahead.
uh, Somebody needs to speak up. That was the next card that popped out. So I believe the bait is a baby girl in the house. Go to one of them baby girls that can talk and ask the baby and say, where Naya at? Or something like that. I believe she was prepped not to say nothing, but you can always bribe a kid for sure to get what you need to know. Whoever that baby is, I don't know how many kids. Is all those kids in that picture that I showed you hers?
It's 7 of them.
Oh, okay. Um,
Janai is the oldest.
I'm gonna pick and show you which one you need to go ahead and hit up. Let me see. This one. There's two of them you can add.
So let me ask you a question.
X this one and X this one. That one right there and this one right here. This one right here. Of course, she gonna tell it all if you get her. This one right here gonna give you something. You give her some candy or something, bits and pieces. But she knows everything. They talk around her, even when they think she's not listening. Yeah, I gotta get the babies. That's
Let
the
me
only way. Say that again.
let me ask you questions. Can you see, as far as like the cell phone?
Her
Like,
with the cell phone.
huh?
I seen her with the cell phone when she was in the house. That's why I said that she have a phone. The cell
So
phone was she definitely used a cell phone before she
now let me ask
supposedly.
you another question. Do you think this happened before August?
I think this happened before whatever date she went missing. Yes. This was premeditated. This was planned out already. Simply, they couldn't get in trouble because the girl was pregnant. She couldn't afford that. I don't know who she was in trouble with, but that's the case. Zane, what's wrong with her?
Um, I'm pretty sure Jasmine and Kiara and them is probably watching this live. And I have to be honest, you trifling, funky ass bitches, I promise you, you're not going to get away with this at all. At all. How y'all did that baby is fucked up. Karma's a bitch.
He has been out to them a lot or something.
Huh?
How many times has CPS been out to them?
Shit. Shit. I don't know. Jania's auntie works for CPS. Do you think that the auntie has been covering for Jasmine?
The mom's sister?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. So,
Before you go to the next question, was the mom's sister boyfriend one of the ones that essayed?
that was what has been, you know what I'm saying, said. You know, I'm not sure if that, you know, I'm not sure if it's accurate or not. I haven't seen the guy, I haven't talked to him. He haven't stepped forward uh, or nothing like that. But, man, who, you said she was trying to call somebody?
Yeah, she was trying to. I keep picking up grandma. I really keep picking up grandma. Um, her grandma was her safe haven already. Spirit showed me that she used to stay at the. Correct me if I'm wrong. She used to stay at the grandmom house a lot. Yeah. I see that. Uh, her grandma tried to protect her in ways that she knew. Not grandma knows, but grandma don't want to say nothing because they just try to. I'ma pray over it and leave it alone. But she also told her if anything happens, let me know. She tried to call her grandma. I know she did. She called her with y'all when y'all find this phone. Y'all gonna see that she called her grandma in that phone.
Let
Do
me
you think the
slide in.
grandma
Let me
knows the
just
number to that phone?
No, I don't see that. My visions don't work like that, Casey.
let me just slide in for one
Let me
second,
ask you a
y'all.
question.
So, can you hear me,
Did they
KC?
harm this baby at her house?
I think it started there and then like get complete there. No,
Do you see, like, far as when you say started there, do you see like a front room, a bedroom, or a basement?
this is how I see the house. I see a back door. Y'all houses is different. I see like a it's like a one floor, one what's that? What y'all call those houses?
Townhouse?
Yeah, like that. I because we don't have that up here. That's what I'm saying. Um,
Let me just slide in for a second, Bree and KC. Let me just slide in, y'all. So I am aware that Antonio is in the chat. I see you, Antonio. Shout out to Antonio. But this is a demonstration for KC the bodyguard. KC the bodyguard reached out to me and asked me if I could set this up with him and
I can't
Bree.
hear you, Shank.
Oh, all right, hold up. Now, if he wants Antonio to come up, then he can come up. But I gotta respect KC the bodyguard because he's the one that put this together. So I'll ask KC if he wants Antonio to come up, and if he don't, and then there's nothing that I could do, y'all. All right. Can you hear me, KC? Can you hear me, Bree?
mhm.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I'll wait for KC to come back up, and this like I said before, if KC says yeah, Shank let him up, I'll let him up. All right, KC.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Do you want me
I
to
can hear you.
let Antonio up on the panel?
I can't hear you, bro.
You can't hear me? Okay. He don't want to come up anyway. All right. He don't want to come up anyway. So I'm gonna let KC and Bree continue to talk. All right. So
I
every
really wish the dad did come up because that'll help me more.
right. Let me drop the link
Ah, he
for him.
messing up my live.
Let me drop the
Can
link.
you hear me?
All right, there's the link. There's the link. I can't force the dad to come up, y'all. I can't force him to come up. So I dropped the link for him. Tell him to hit the
Zayn, can
blue
you
screen
tell
on
Tony to
if you
stop
want.
calling? It's fucking up the YouTube video.
Let me put Bree on mute. Can you hear me now, KC? Well, I'll wait for KC and I'll wait for Bree to come back up. In the chat, any answers, any questions that y'all would like to talk about? I see the chat. All right. Let me bring Bree up.
I'm sorry. This.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Spirit. It's like you put it on.
So you said you would love for the dad to come on up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped the link. The link is in the chat for the dad. I'll drop it again. Feel free. Come on up. All right, let me grab a comment. Florida down south said, yes, I agree with Pocahontas. But Antonio, I agree with her. Bree might get more. She's your baby girl. So there's the link. There's the link. Ms. Parker says, I think Bree did an excellent job, and I appreciate y'all keeping her name alive.
Thanks, Ms. Parker.
Okay, I'm back now. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what I miss?
Nothing.
Um,
I'm still gonna keep asking. Murky, like you have murky, like dirty water.
I mean, that's all of Indiana.
Near her.
Uh, yeah, it's actually it's called the, the Calumet Little River, or the Little Calumet River.
How you spell it?
Calumet. River.
CAML.
Calumet, like Calumet River.
Okay, I'll pop right up.
I have a question.
You want me to show you something?
Now
Shank.
I don't want you to show me on the panel. You can show me that off the panel.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not in the show like that. You got to worry about like that.
Okay.
This is for like shanking the audience and you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I see how she's in that water like that. You see that trail how it carries.
Uh-huh.
All you gotta do is make that person in the picture, that body right, that whatever that is for that body right there. Like you see how the trees and stuff. I know right now you probably like what but that's spiritual purposes. But this is how they communicate. Is what I'm trying to let you know. You see that? It's not going to be the exact same image as you would see here, but you have to understand when Spirit's trying to show you something. Has anybody been out there to look out there yet?
I've been.
She had on white shoes too.
Looking at.
She had on white sneakers or something.
Huh?
She had on white sneakers, look like forces in my head, like Air Force Ones or something. She had on some type of white sneakers.
Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong with that phone.
that spirit messing with you. Let me cleanse this space real quick because I know what entity's trying to stop us from doing stuff.
Let me clear the air,
I'm sure
Antonio.
the
Hold tight, y'all. Let me just clear the air because I don't want no misunderstandings. And this is social media, y'all, and we know how this go. This is the father saying Shank said he did this for KC, so I'm going to let them have this. It's not up to KC for my child, and that's what a lot of people failing to realize. I'm giving you the opportunity, Antonio, to come up on the panel. You know, I let me backtrack it. KC is the one that reached out to me. So that's why I'm saying, the demonstration is for him. You are the father, and I'm not trying to take no rights away from you. But at the same time, and let me make this clear, to everybody. KC is a major part of this case. He is. KC is an uncle figure to Janiyah. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for Shankrod. Just like I won't include the father and the rest of the family. I'm not going to push KC out of this. Any issues that y'all may have with KC, that don't cross my antenna. I don't got nothing to do with that. Now, I'll say it again. Antonio, you are welcome to come up on my panel. Bree even said for you to come up on the panel so she can get a better understanding. So I'll say it again. If you want to come up on the panel with us, come on. Go ahead,
yeah.
KC and Bree.
Bring him up on the panel. Yeah, bring him up. He needs to hear this.
Hold tight, y'all. Let me do this, man. And let me just do this. All right. You know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Because I got a sharp tongue. Y'all continue.
Casey, that you said so I was saying actually like she had on white sneakers that night, right?
I think it was like uh some red and white. You talk about Jasmine, right? The mom.
No, the baby.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know that part. See, her mom gave a description, which turned out to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like her mom told the police that she ran away, but when she was in the video with me, she said that Janiyah was last seen leaving home Sunday night off of Virginia Street. But you told the police that this baby ran away.
She got a lot of stories because it got heated in that crib. That baby was about to snitch about something. That baby was about to tell grandma, whoever, about something. Could have been you too. That baby was about to tell some shit. And the fact that she was pregnant. How far? As late as an early period. Meaning that she was early.
I know it's not good to question God, right? But with all the other stuff that's going on, with this, um, it makes me feel like I shouldn't have even took on this case.
You can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said because it disturbs you. I want you to understand something. When these matters happens to these babies, it does not just affect families. That's a part of this. These cases wind up being everybody's families. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, can endure the pain of a child being SA'd, being, traumatized from all the type of abuse they have endured. Because when you have a heart, it's going to affect you anyway. It's going to make you feel vulnerable. It's going to make you upset. It's going to make you angry. It's going to make you want to lash out and do things that we know that would have us probably sitting somewhere for a very long time. But at the end of the day, you have to know when you're being used as a vessel. Here's the thing about how you know when you're doing something right. You bring it to awareness. You bring it to attention. That's when you know you're doing something right. When you have people giving you backlash and riding your ass, that's when you know you're doing something right. Because what happens is this, and this is where we confuse again, like I tell Shank on his panel all the time. We keep confusing the physical with the spiritual. It's a spiritual war going on right now. And the war is to keep they shit under the rug, and to the other side is for you to bring that shit to the light. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And you got a if you got a back of an ox, you should be okay. I'm sure you don't have many licks before in life. This is one of the many. I eat licks, literally. So I'm sure these baby girls, if they was in a physical form and they had came up to me or Shank or anybody in these comments, even Dad Antonio, I'm sure he would want somebody to say, and he couldn't be around, thank you. You know why? Because let a baby come up to me, it's like, I don't want to go back to my house. What's wrong? Da 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 da. I'm not gonna question what that baby's saying. I'm gonna help that baby, rather whatever's going on in that house or not. I'm gonna bring authorities apart and they will help the situation. And I'm the type of person, I'll make sure the baby's getting help because I know when the baby's scared and when the baby ain't scared. So it ain't no different in a transition world. What happens is in a transition world, and my condolences to the father, even to the mother, because it gives me a part of you in a sense of way that just a teeny bit. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Years, issues, years, all types of shit. Here we go. It's condolences to you. Why? Because you're grieving and you're mourning. So I get it. But the time has come where we have to let her feel at peace and at rest. And we have to let her understand that she can walk the realm and feel good about it. She's very discombobulated. She's not settled. She doesn't feel safe and her spirit is very, her and the other baby girl is very strong spirits. They're very strong spirits. But it's to come together to understand that they value you for your help, including my niece. Do you understand? And here's the thing. I done got last year with your blood niece. It don't matter. I think we accustomed from the world where we coming at, where we all raised that way. It's my son's first cousin, though. I was pregnant with her mom, watched her be born, watch her run around the house. So when spirits come to me, there's a duty I have to complete. Now, I'm not going to see how y'all want me to see tunnel vision like that, but what I do have, I will give. And if I don't have, I will simply say I don't have. I would never try to edge you on, lead you on, and do none of that. And I don't believe no human being, but I believe spirits. Because what reason would they have to come to me a lie about anything? I'm not patting myself on the back, but I haven't been wrong yet. There is a decoy in somewhere. It's a lot of lies going on. It's a lot of lies going on. It's a lot of loops in here somewhere. You're going to have people that's going to be angry because they don't want to hear it. You're going to have people that's family members that are going to be emotionally low. I would be angry too. Shit. I would be hurt. I would be grieving. It's been a whole, how long she's been missing? A year, right?
Over a year now.
How can you walk every day, wake up knowing your baby not here? I understand where Antonio is coming from. And y'all men. So y'all built different from women. Y'all emotions are different. So I get it. I can't hear you. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's one thing he need to understand. Number one, that's her father. I never tried to be Jania's dad. I have my own biological kids. However, I'm coming from a place as an uncle. So, how this uncle is going to move behind his niece, that's how I'm going to move. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, you know, it never was a goal to try to be her voice. You know, and I feel like I have to say that publicly because he allowed so many people to put that in his head, you know, that I'm trying to be the and I'm doing this for the money. You know, I've been doing this way before a reward was even thought of. So, again, I make myself clear. I'm not going to tolerate or receive any more threats from nobody. I don't care who you are. I'm not overlooking shit no more. My focus is on trying to find Janaya and make sure people is held accountable. And if you can't respect that, you know what I'm saying, then fuck it. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit with nobody. I'm not here to kiss nobody's ass. I don't give a fuck what title you hold in this baby's life. Because it's about this baby. It ain't about y'all. So either you go ride with me to try to find this baby, or you go get ran the fuck over. This ain't on me, it's in me to finish this to the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the spirit. To the end. Like you said, that's the spirit. That's what she wants you to do it to the end. It's never about who does what. It's always about to get to the point. Respectfully, I still send respect. I don't disrespect. But everybody has to come together. That's the problem. The dividing is serious. I don't know what is going on. I keep seeing a knife.
Let me slide in. Let me slide in. Bree,
I'm having a download.
can you hear me, Bree?
Mm-hmm.
How far is your vision as far as can you see? Can you see those that are responsible? Can you see
Yes.
them? Can
Yes.
you can talk to us? Tell us what you see. Are they in handcuffs? Are they running? Are
No, they're not
they
handcuffs. No, they're not running. They're acting normal. I repeat, they're acting normal. You heard me?
Yes, you said they're acting normal.
Mm-hmm. Very normal.
So we're focusing in on three: the mom, the stepdad, and the girlfriend. Those three.
I'm focusing on women and a man.
This girlfriend. What is she wearing? What color? What color?
When I see the girlfriend, she had like shorts. She ain't got no pants or nothing on. I see shorts. I see a black weave. Complexion wise, I seen her already, so that's like a dead giveaway. Um, but in my vision, still see her as brown skin. But in reality, she's darker in person than what I'm seeing in my vision. See the mom for sure. Um, the mom, was it warm that day? When was the date?
Of her disappearance.
Yeah.
What was the date? What was the date of her
The
disappearance,
mom
Casey?
said August 11th.
Huh?
Her mama said August 11th.
Yeah, it was still warm. I know because I see in my vision, I see shorts. I see people with summer stuff on. Um, the baby had on that earlier that day. She had on a short sleeve shirt. It's dark. Complexion. I'm not making out the short sleeve shirt. It's like a girly shirt. You know, one of them girly shirts. The little slogan Tiana's. Uh, I see braids. I don't know. I'm seeing braids right now. I don't know why I'm seeing braids, but I'm seeing braids. Did she have braids?
Yeah, dreadlocks.
That's what the braids are. Um,
Do you see they
she
ass get locked up soon?
she had on shorts, but then she had on jeans. She had on shorts, then she had on jeans. Did she change her clothes that day?
Who, the mom?
I'm talking about the baby. I'm trying to
I,
vision. My one thing about visions, they go ping pong. So I got to do what spirit showed me. Did she have jeans on that day or that night?
I don't know. I, that part I can't even answer.
Do anybody know? Check in the comments.
The only
Do
ones that
anybody know? Go ahead, Casey.
the only ones that would know would be Jasmine, Kiara, Yolanda, Nathaniel, and ain't telling whoever else.
Somebody say, "Yep."
I can't see the comments.
I'm trying to. The case is so fresh to me, so I'm hopping in as much as I can. Okay, yeah. So okay, so she did change her clothes because they saying the mom said she changed her clothes and had a backpack. She was about to go tell. I'm telling you. They need to find that cell phone, but I highly doubt that.
And then another thing I want to add, all of a sudden, you know, her mom said that she lost her cell phone,
Mm.
which I always thought that that was a lie. I really feel like they had me running around searching for this baby like a chicken with his head cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I feel played.
Well,
I
of
feel
course, they
used.
sent you on a dummy mission, for sure. You're actually in the way, and everybody else is in the way. Now I'm in the way. Um, Baby had a cell phone. Baby tried to call what she needed to call. Didn't go down like that. Shorts was on earlier. Jeans was on later. T-shirt, not a regular T-shirt. One of them little slogan, little girly little things. Um, Mom, ponytail, some type of regular Douglas stuff. Nothing fancy. Girlfriend, black weave. Girlfriend, some type of shorts. Um, I see a white T-shirt. Might possibly even part of mom. She still's in communication with the dad. Shank.
Her dad was just up here. Come on
No, the
back up.
stepdad. Was she in communication with the stepdad?
Ask
Yeah, I believe so.
KC that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Now
How you
let me
doing?
go ahead. That's the dad. Go ahead, Antonio and Bree.
How you doing, Antonio?
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right. My condolences to you always.
So that appreciate
No worries. Can you give me your baby's when you was around your baby girl, like how was she like when you would see her? How would she act around you?
you. She's real soft spoken,
Mm-hmm.
um, bubbly personality. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
she was well mannered, uh, respectful. Uh, I can't really say nothing bad about my daughter, honestly, from where I came across her. And when I popped up at her school, and when I came across her at certain public events, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. I mean, when I say my daughter, I mean, she was
Yeah.
a subtle child. I mean, just a normal. You know what I mean? At the time when I seen her,
Mm-hmm.
she was 6 and 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta remember, she was alienated from me, so I only had different spurts of times when I had with my child. So,
Mm-hmm.
but the times I've had with her, her personality was bubbly, easy to get along with. She also was a leader. Like I said, she was the oldest of her siblings, all her siblings. So, of course, she helped our mom with all the younger
What
siblings.
was the argument you had with her mom about watching the kids all the time?
I never had an argument with her about
Did
watching.
you have it? You never had a discussion with her about watching the kids?
No, like I said, I didn't know much about what was going on within the household because I was alien and I actually, fought to be in my daughter's life. So
No,
when
no,
I
no.
would pop,
Not like so the baby girl never told you nothing about watching the kids.
no.
Hmm. Okay, I'm listening.
But yeah, I mean, that's the best I can give you about, her personality, how she was when I came across her.
So when this well, I know she likes school a lot. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Um, and I said that earlier. She lets you know she likes school. I keep somebody was she told somebody about she tired of watching the kids, so that's why I asked was it you. But as far as when this came about, how did it go? Like, was you in contact with her at this time when this all happened around this time? Even though I know she wasn't allowed to be
No,
amongst you a certain way. No.
no,
Okay.
I was incarcerated at the time when my daughter went missing.
Okay. Okay. What do you feel?
I feel that her mother and her girlfriend, they know something more than what they saying. I feel as if they've done something, they just not speaking up about it. There's no way you silence a 14-year-old little girl in 2025. Nobody has a sight of her. Nobody has heard from her. No type of social media. She hasn't been able to reach out to nobody at all. Nobody, like I said, has a sight of her. So how else do you silence a 14-year-old child in this
Hmm.
today's age with all these different
Hmm.
electronic devices being accessible?
Hmm. Um, did I know you wasn't around, but just viewing, cause I'm new to this case. That's I'm asking because it helps me get in tune more. That's why I'm asking these questions. I'm not interrogating you. I promise you, I'm not.
I
But
don't mind if you do. You can interrogate, you can ask questions, however it's gonna go. I'm just gonna give you what I know.
how you pick up like when the girlfriend like what you pick? I pick up.
I pick up
She
a
a
lot of
follower of
black negative energy from the girlfriend.
yeah, 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 yeah. And something about her is on her to the point where but she follows the baby mom, your baby mom. She follows her.
Oh yeah,
Your baby mom runs that shit.
that I wouldn't doubt.
This picture that I didn't know of, who I showed earlier on the panel, that guy, that's the stepdad, Shank. Him.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about him in the past with her? Any type of
Uh,
like? I know you want to talk
honestly,
about this.
to be real with you, I don't know too much about the fella, like personally. I know that he helped aid and alienate me from my child.
Hmm.
And a few years later, when she got with Kiera, he also felt that same pain behind his children. I know that. I know it's also weird for you to have a child that's not biologically yours tattooed her name on your neck.
Hmm.
That's weird. And every picture that I've seen that he's taken with my child and the rest of his kids with Jasmine, she has the other kids and Jania's right up under him. That's
Hmm.
alarming. So I mean, a lot of body language, a lot of things tell me something off about him. You know what I mean? So it's definitely eyebrow raised up to him as well.
Get his ass. Get his ass. Thank you. I needed you. Let you know, Antonio. Get his ass.
Most definitely.
Get his ass. And I mean get his ass. And this bitch knew what was going
It's a
on.
lot of paperwork that I got put in on the back burner. A lot of people don't know. You know what I mean? Um, that I'm putting in place.
No, they
A lot
they
of people will be prosecuted behind my child. This will not be a cold case, and I am working with
ugh.
certain organizations to help me with certain resources to, keep spreading awareness and doing what I'm doing, putting up these flyers out here throughout these cities and surrounding cities of Gary behind my daughter, keeping my daughter case alive and, you know, spreading awareness. The people of Gary, they definitely see me out here every day. Um, And I just want to say I appreciate y'all having me. I come with no quarrels. I come with no negativity. Sometimes when you read words in a text message, it can be misread or in a
Yeah.
different tone, and that's not what I was saying. I was just speaking my piece, and I was speaking it calmly, my brother. Sheck, I have no type of disregards for you. You know what I mean? Like I have no type of ill feelings towards nobody on this panel. You know what I mean? I'm Janaya
It's
Father.
understandable, brother.
I'm
It's
Janaya Father.
understandable.
Yeah, you know what I
It's
mean? And
understandable.
I'm just gonna fight my own battle for my child. And I have people who I work with, and I have people who I don't work with no more. That's just how this goes. You know what I mean? But when you are expecting results and people are promising you results and certain things are not being produced, just like just like LeBron did. When he wanted that ring, what he do? He traded to another team. You feel me? And I'm not saying that ain't no loyalty, but my loyalty ain't with no man on this earth. My loyalty is with my child. You feel me? So that's all I just wanted to end it with. And I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you for having me, brother.
No, it's all love. I want you to receive everything I give you. I need you to take the time, and it might sound what I'm saying like is not something you want to hear because nobody wants to hear it, but just hear my words. I need you to take the time and allow yourself to process the grievance part because you didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're working with anger right now. I picked you up, and
I'm
yet
working on just laying my eyes on that, seeing what I got to deal with, and then the
hear
grievance part.
hear my voice though.
Mm-hmm.
You're working with anger. Let your anger die down so you can see what you need to see. That's it.
Understood.
Appreciate you for coming up, Antonio. And this one love is always love. And I'm
For
just here
sure.
to just play my part, brother. That's it.
No problem.
Is
All
it
right, what
is it is it any last words you want to say before you drop down, Antonio?
no, I'm good, brother. Y'all have a good one.
Okay. Appreciate
All
you,
right, see you,
Antonio.
Antonio.
All right.
Everybody, let's give it up for Antonio, um, Jania's father. Now, I have to say this now. Bree's right. I'm always putting her on the spot, so she really didn't have too much time. But this is what I like about Bree. I'm going to tell you what I like about you, Bree. Even
Mm,
though I put you on the spot on cases that you're really not even familiar with,
mm,
you're still able to come forward in that little bit of time and
mm,
pretty much speak on things that others have spoken on. And I know it's no way in the world you would be able to gather up all of that information. It's no way in the world that you would have been able to gather up all the other spiritual readings in
mm,
that amount of time. So that's
mm,
what I'm going to say about Bree. I don't give her really no time. She'd be like, I be like, Shank, but when she comes with that fire. Now that's just my perspective. Let me
They
let
know.
KC slide in. KC, is it any last words that you want to say before we get out of here?
Um, I'm still processing everything. Um, I'm past pissed.
I feel like, can I say something to you, Casey? Don't let what's going on cloud your vision. Don't second guess what you know already. Okay? I wholeheartedly mean that. You know what you know. Don't say no. Say yes. I'm gonna tell both of y'all, and I'm gonna tell that dad. Y'all better go get that stepdad. And I ain't talking about just what was going on. It's for everything that she had to deal with him. That was his side piece. Sorry to say it like that. He's mental and he's effed up. And I'm sure he's watching. But you wanted me to show you something off the record so you can have clarity. So spiritual, I can put spiritual to the side. What helps with my vision sometimes. Pull the picture up, Shank. Where her hand at?
You can zoom in on that, Shank.
I can't zoom in, but I could tell him where it's at, Bree.
Yeah, tell him where it's at.
It's on his shoulder.
Now you got a bunch of babies standing around. And you got the daughter that's the one that's right underneath of her standing next to him. She been there, but she got a baby in her arm too, but her hand on her knee is innocent. You look at her at the top, they playing husband and wife like it's there. You understand? And let's not take it the wrong way, social media. What I'm saying is men groom babies. That's what I'm saying. Men groom babies. I was a baby that was groomed, so I know. Got what I'm saying?
So, can we do? Cause can we do like a small like recap?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll bring Bree back. I'll bring her back.
He need to get his ass fucked up. I may not be able to say what I'm saying because that shit, what I'm seeing, that shit ain't life. That shit got me hurt right now. And yes, that fucking mom, that bitch different. That bitch different. She think this shit a fucking joke too. She think this shit gonna be whatever how they did it in her mental right now because I'm in her. She's so like certain that ain't nothing going to hit. But as long as you stay on that and you connect with that baby and she moved through spirit through you or her daddy or her grandmama spiritual too. There you go.
Let me get everybody to give my new subscriber, Tawana, a new welcome. Everybody in the chat, give my new subscriber, Tawana, a warm welcome. We will recap. I'll do a recap. Let me move them
I I just want
because go ahead, Casey. Go ahead and finish, Casey.
I just want to say, everything that you have said to me, I receive it, and but what I'm going to say, because I know them bitches probably watching. Uncle KC, Jania's uncle, I'm on y'all ass. I promise you, everything I love, you all ain't finna get away with this at all. What y'all did to this baby is foul. It's fucked up, and for me, it's a struggle because half of me is I have a street mentality, and the other half of me is, wants God to, you know, do what He do. I think the emotional part of it is that I could feel my niece emotions. I could feel her hurt, and I feel like I have to be her protector. I feel like that's my whole purpose. And if I was to give myself a title, it would be her protector, not her voice. Because in this situation, to me, speaking ain't good enough. Talk is cheap. So any weapon that's being formed against me, it ain't gonna prosper. But understand, I'm not dodging from it. And I would do it, and I would endure everything that I'm enduring now over and over and over again for this baby. So I definitely appreciate you and Shank. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hope the FBI, law enforcement, is watching this. Hopefully, this will push them to do their job. We trying to be patient. We trying to let them do their job. But the patience is wearing very thin. So as long as Allah give me breath in my body, I'm going to keep applying pressure for my niece. I'm going to keep being a voice for my niece. I'm going to keep searching for my niece. I'm just processing all of it, everything, everything.
Allow her to come to you in them dreams more. Get you a white candle. And I want you to do this. A glass white candle. Light it in your room. And a glass of water near your bed. And I want you to tell her to come to you in the dreams. And say her name and her birthday. And she gonna give you some more. She come to you for a reason because you're a safe haven. She come to you for a reason because you're a protector. I'm not disqualifying her, Father. I'm saying to you, you are chosen to do what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. Continue your mission. Your mission is to go find out about that lake you sent me to. She had on white sneakers today. Can't nobody tell me different. I don't know if you're gonna find a clue in there. I'm just telling you that's where she at. Um, may not be there now. I mean, everything's worldwide, so you know. Um, but for sure, the stepfather was in love with her. For sure, very much so. I believe CPS came in the house about him a time ago. I don't know why I keep picking it up, but CPS, it was something, and as they would say, entanglement in with him. With CPS in the past about her. Somebody told CPS about him before with her. I don't know who that is, but he has an obsession with her. Like yeah, this nigga's. Y'all need to get his ass. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't even want to say nothing else on this panel with that shit. This man is wild. And then mom, like somebody need to trash her. Trash her. Trash her. Cause she knew. She been knew. and she was pregnant by him in the past. He's the reason why her menses actually came on. He rushed her menses. I'm gonna
All
leave
right.
that there.
Let's say that last part.
He's the reason why had a menses when she got a menses. Sometimes when you a female and you S8 or things like that, somebody can knock it on. You understand what I'm saying? Before it's time.
And that's true. That's true. Um, I want to thank KC and Bree for allowing to bless my platform with their presence. Everybody stay tuned for part 2. We will do a recap, okay? KC and Bree, y'all just keep doing y'all thing and y'all keep doing what y'all do. And KC, I share the same feelings that you share, man. You know, we put so much effort, we put our energy and our time into fighting these cases, and then we get attacked. But this is what I was taught a long time ago when I used to always say, God, why me? Just let me stay out in the streets. You know, why me? And the old folks would always say, why not you? God chooses who God chooses. And I know we don't understand it. Because I'm telling you, KC, I don't want the job that God put on me. But who am I? That's all I can say. Who am I to go against God when I know every time I open up my hands in prayer, every time I fall on my knees and I ask God to deliver me, He's there. Even when I don't open up my hands and ask for prayer, even when I don't fall on my knees, even when I'm not expecting for God to help me, He's there. So I know it's hard, bro. I know it's hard. Stay in the fight. Just stay in the fight. All right. Let me unmute.
It's not the only time you're gonna be staying in a fight. You got other questions there for you that's waiting on you. See, the thing about these babies, they bring awareness for them and others. That's the good thing about them. Their spirits are good spirits. Like they bring awareness. They like to help people. Is what I'm saying. So that's your mission. That's your calling. You're like the walking angel, or the I don't know how to say it, the bad angel or something. You get crazy, but you got a loving heart. Like, you know what I mean. But that spirit using you with your discernment and your gifts. And that's how it goes. And my heart goes out to everybody that has ever, again, go through this. It's not a good feeling. It's very hurtful. And to know that people believe that it's worse than this, I don't know. But I want to say that we all come together. Things work better when we come together. Because clearly we can't never, I don't know when we thought that the justice system changed from the times of those times of the oppression days. So you still got to stick together. You still got to do things together. Don't let nothing discourage you from doing that. If you don't have a trail of something trying to block you from doing that, then you ain't doing something right. I mean, you're doing something fucked up, Casey. So it looks like you're doing a great job.
Couldn't have said it no better. Appreciate you, Bree. I'm gonna drop you down, all right, Bree?
Appreciate you, Bree. And I appreciate you
Case,
too, bro.
go ahead. Get your
You,
last words out, KC. Go ahead.
um, I'm speechless, bro. Um, I feel like lashing out. My thoughts are just going through all over the place right now. I'm sure they watching.
That spirit.
You know,
I want you to get you some
Yeah,
rest.
that's all I'm gonna say.
I want you to get you some rest.
I can't hear Bree.
Can you hear me?
She says she wants you to get some rest, KC. Get some rest.
Start fresh.
I haven't had no good sleep, man. Shit.
This what we gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, but I'm gonna get with you and Bree. I'm gonna get with both of y'all on the phone. All right.
Okay.
I love everybody. Everybody in the comments saying they love me. I love everybody. And Miss Parker, don't get me. I see you tomorrow on your theater. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light.
All right. Love you too. All right, Bree. Let's give it up for Bree, KC, as well as Antonio, Janaya's dad. Together we stand, divided we fall. Okay? Let's take this time to move forward and let us fight for justice for Janaya. All right? As I said before, I will do a recap. That gives Bree more time because I put her on the spotlight. And for me, it's a reason why I put her on the spot. Because I feel like if I give you 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, then you got time to research. But by me putting her on the spot, and some of y'all say, Shank, she say the same thing the other spiritual readers say. Well, all I can say is, how would she get in contact? How would she know to tap in with all the other spiritual readers? Because it's different spiritual readers on different cases. So how would she be able to tap in with all the different spiritual readings, all these different things about the case? Now, if she's able to do that in that little bit of time that I gave her, then she's good. That's all I'm going to say. She's good. But I'm only giving y'all my experience with Bree. I don't give her a lot of time. I don't. And that's why I don't give her a lot of time. You know, I put her on the spotlight. Y'all saw it. Now, I ain't here to try to get nobody to denounce their religion and convert to another way of worshiping God. That's not what I'm here for. I'm only here to help bring justice to Janaya Rogers McMichaels the best way that I know how. And that's to open up my platform for demonstrations such as the demonstration that you just saw. There are a lot more babies. There are a lot more children. There are a lot more women and men that needs help as well. All right. Just give us time. Give us time. You know, you could DM me on Instagram and say, Shank, do you think you could get Bree to tap into this case? But just give me time and give Bree time. All right. Salute everybody. I appreciate everybody for pulling me up. Let me get to my super stickers and my super chats. I'm sorry, y'all. Appreciate this super sticker, Lynn, Elizabeth. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate your membership, Almighty. Appreciate this, Michelle. Lulu says, thank you. Appreciate you, T Goddess. T the Goddess says, God bless you all for this. Justice for justice for Janaya. Appreciate the super sticker, Sharon. Evelyn. Appreciate the super chat, Rel. And if you would like to help me reach my goal, I am only 5 super stickers or super chats away from me reaching my goal. Just click on the $ symbol and purchase a super sticker or a super chat. Miss Parker is going live. Make sure everybody pull up on Miss Parker. Salute everybody, and I'll see y'all on the next demonstration. Let me grab this. Hey, Shank and Squaw, has it been proven that Bree studied this case prior? I just gave her the case, about 2 hours ago. So salute everybody. I'll leave the chat running and y'all can hang around. Make sure y'all pull up on Miss Parker. Salute.